D versus Joker. Some of that classic Ultimate you love to see.
Yeah, no, this is bringing me back to 2019 MKLeo versus Tweak. That the Evo
Mhm.
2019. That is some classic Smash Bros. And I am excited to see it here in this Arcadian.
I will say, if that set record, though, is anything to go off of these two, this is not going to be looking quite like Evo. CrimsonAbe being 0-3 against Sauce so far. They haven't really played in a couple of months, but all three of their sets were in 2024. This is all relative action. 2-1, 2-0, 2-1. Overall, the Sauce has had his number, and so you got to be ready for it if you're Crimson.
Hey, you know what? No player beats me 4 times in a row.
I've been saying, you know what? One day I'll get your number, Tuesday. One day you won't beat me that 4th time in a row. Either way, chat, I hope y'all are doing great tonight. I know we had a little bit of a complicated action to go ahead and switch up. It's been a long bracket today, but that means it has also been a good one. Let's see, 9:28 for us. So yeah, it's 11:30 for y'all. Shout outs to any of y'all on the East Coast staying up late, coming into that Tuesday. Kind of perfect timing to bring Tuesday in here.
Yeah, no, I actually just got back home from Genesis today. Slept all day. Was doing my own stream today right after I woke up, and then was pulled down here to. But here I am commentating some
Fusion, baby.
good old Fusion.
Gotta love that New Jersey action, dude. It's always so stacked. You get a pretty wide variety of playstyles too. Is one of the things that I really enjoy. A lot of regions will very much have like their set playstyle. Like, for example, Utah, where we live, if you are a high or top level player for the state, you are just trying to kill a zero. You are the biggest scumbag on the planet. You want to kill everybody immediately. Apple Reviewer really fits in that way.
Me Brawler is a popular character. Me Brawler is a popular character here for a reason, and that, you know what, Apple Reviewer does fit in for that reason as well.
Meanwhile, if we're talking about like that New Jersey, you get some pretty good variety. If we're talking about Sauce, we're gonna see some pretty aggressive overall when it comes to that PT. Meanwhile, CrimsonAbe was showing a very good understanding of utilizing gun, utilizing AHOT to go ahead and zone out, keep pace, and keep track of that neutral. That being said, we are already off to a very aggressive start. A little bit harder to lock down Squirtle in that neutral due to that small body.
Yeah, no, the ledge trapping here coming out from it's Sauce, right?
Yeah, Sauce.
Good. Yeah, no, oh wait,
you didn't want to say the concept of yada 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 into an SD.
No, I mean, is this what a commentator's curse feels like? I'm so sorry, Sauce. I'll take full responsibility for that SD there. But you know what? We're back to the ledge trap. What I was trying to compliment before the unfortunate accident was how Sauce's control of the ledge was, it gave him a great lead. And mistakes happen.
Mistakes happen. I love the phrasing of the unfortunate accident. It reminds me of just that book series, that unfortunate series of events. Though CrimsonAbe definitely going to take those as he is racking up that percent, looking for the gun. Didn't quite hit what he wanted, but you know what? We hit the back.
I love seeing a good tether cancel. And were you saying that CrimsonAbe has an 0-3 record against Sauce here?
Yeah, so maybe it is going to look like that those Leo sets back in the day.
Yeah, maybe the unfortunate series of events is that Sauce is going to lose this lead. But hey, you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way, and we're only down 1 stock. Anything could happen.
Plus, Smashville, you got those tight-in blast zones. You know Ivysaur, you know Squirtle, and that's before you get to Zard. These characters are going to be killing mad early off those sides.
Something else to consider is that, hey, this is an Arcadian. Stakes are the highest between these players than they've ever been before. Do you think CrimsonAbe is going to have it in him to pull out the win in a way that Sauce isn't ready for?
I don't know. What I do know is Big Brother is out. He's pulled that out in a way that nobody is ever ready for. That being said, that counter, everybody was ready for. Same with that one. Maybe a little bit too heavy on that trigger finger. That being said, Sauce, very happy. She's going to go ahead and cash that in.
You know what? Joker has the best counter in the game. Doesn't matter which side of the counter you're using, but it's still a counter. There's still a way to punish it. But, getting away with it for the most part this game, I'll give him that.
And now we go ahead Pop those guns a little bit just to get a little bit of chip damage in. I like the idea. Ultimately, you've got over a stock lead. You go ahead, get the up air drag down to confirm. CrimsonAbe, not even skipping a beat. Immediate bans. Bro did not question it.
Yeah, no, taking full advantage of Sauce's SD at the beginning of the set. And, you know, now that we're starting off game 2 on a more even footing, maybe the pace and tone of this game will be different. You know, sometimes, you know, you just SD, you start off on the back foot, and you're never able to make the comeback. But besides that, I feel like the neutral was played pretty evenly overall, and so I imagine that game 2 is going to be much closer.
I will say one of the things that I've recognized from Crimson during this set compared to the previous ones that we've seen him on stream is I was talking about like that gunplay, that AHA play that he really utilized to attempt to lock down the neutral and make it feel very uncomfortable to play in. We aren't seeing that here. We are seeing an aggressive Joker. I am the rushdown. I am the embodiment of aggression, of hype. I'm going to push it to its limits. Let me hit that sun kiss real fast. That way I got that energy, that hydration flowing, and being ready to go ahead and take down this PT another notch.
Yeah, no, I mean, but hey, you know, people have been saying for a long time, can PT even do it in this meta? Is PT even a good character?
I think we got the answers.
Yeah, no, PT can still do it. 4th and doubles at Genesis, so.
4th and doubles at Genesis, baby. Utah legally obligated to bring that up.
Hey, you know what? We gotta shield our
boys. Hey, we're both on the same team as that, bro. You know we gotta bring him up. You know we gotta bring him up. Alrighty. Oh, good gracious. I love that.
Speaking of which, Sauce here bringing Abe up over to the ledge from one side of the stage to the other. You're getting a full tour of Hollow Bastion with this Squirtle.
Hey, you know what? I'm on vacay here. I want to see the sights. I want to see the vision. And right now, the vision for CrimsonAbe is looking dark, looking hazy, as we are looking at a possible drop of the stock before dishing out a single percent. That being said, right as I say, we got a double back air, 28%. Can we lock down the Ivysaur at this ledge? Yes, sir. 47 now. We are tanking some damage.
Yeah, Sauce here getting Joker down to half of his bar without him even landing a single hit. But then Sauce gets, Abe gets one advantage state and is able to take half his stock for it. But Charizard here is able to take the first stock of the game too, and shows that Sauce, you know, without having to deal with the unfortunate accident at the beginning of the other game, is off to a much better start.
Yes, sir. But you know what? This is a no-fly zone. You better be careful jumping. Otherwise, you might be biting the bullet right here. I love those nairs coming in from Sauce. It just controls so much space. That being said, now we're seeing some of that gunplay that I mentioned prior. We're actually seeing Crimson utilize that to really make it uncomfortable.
And hey, the unfortunate accidents aren't over
yet. Coming back. It's coming back.
Hey, you know, it's a series for a reason.
It is a series for a reason. It's not just one episode. We got a sequel. Maybe we'll see a trifecta there a little bit later. But for now, we're going to go ahead and see that waterfall, rack it up, bringing out Big Brother.
All right, yeah, we're back to Abe getting out of the ledge trap situation, and now you are dealing with a Joker and his friend while you are at the ledge. Charizard Flare Blitz, Clemming and Clutch, the armor from Charizard's up special, saving him just for long enough to bring him back to the stage.
Sometimes you need a little bit of a saving grace every now and again, but unfortunately for Crimson, that saving grace is gone as well as that stock. Your Angel was only there for enough time to get you some damage, not enough time to save your life. 70% locked in ledge. You know what? We get that jab. We called out that roll.
Yeah, no, Sauce here is looking very comfortable. No, there's no Big Brother to worry about here. Just simply you and some guy ledge trapping you. But hey, you know what? CrimsonAbe's ledge trapping has been pretty well played so far. You know, just keep them going from one side of the stage to the other.
Love to see it. I will say, the guns, great idea, just not quite gonna hit. Sauce at that ready. He understands this is Joker. That's one of those things everybody has fought Joker enough times to know at this point. That being said, Sauce trying to showcase, hey, you ain't fight a PT like me. I've got that back air. I've got that neutral air coming out. We are spinning through with the vines, the leaves, but we are spinning through with a bear if you're Joker.
But you're not just fighting my Joker. You're also fighting Big Brother, and he's here and ready to close out for Sauce's stock.
You know what? There's a reason why they call that movie Brother Bear. Is because all of a sudden Big Brother on deck, and that bear is all the stronger. Look at that, attempting for the Vine Whip, getting a little too aggressive. Might cost him the stock. No,
well,
just gonna hit the dash.
Hey, Brother Bear went out to go get some milk because he's already gone and he's not coming back.
Dude, not only did Papa walk out, Brother walked out. Dang, poor guy, man.
Yeah. Oh, but up throw not even enough to go Charizard at 190%. Oh man, this is looking like Sauce's game.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. That being said, Crimson does get the stock right here. And you know what? We're almost halfway through that meter.
Hey, you know what?
We could get another.
There is a chance you send a text to Big Brother and he actually responds. He comes out and sees you, you know.
Maybe he feels guilty. Maybe he feels bad for leaving you the one time.
Yeah, no, you know, you got to make it up to him. Prove to him that you're worthy of him. You know?
Moral of the story, you can always prove that you're deserving of the love. Just give him more time to the toxic relationship.
More time and maybe a little bit of Rebels Guard. Just one more percent. And hey, you know what? Big Brother came back. Big Brother's here.
That's what I've been missing in my life for my dad's pride is that Rebels Guard.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, it wasn't enough.
But the whipping, just
The whipping?
I'm sorry, I saw the Vine Whips there, and
bro's a little tired. He just woke up from his shoo. Hey, well, you know what? We got a nice, good 1-1 even going into this game number 3. Look at this Sauce. Really just gonna go ahead, bob and weave. We get the Nair, immediate switch to the Ivysaur. We know what the meaning is here. We're gonna go ahead, get the kill with the forward air.
Yeah.
There wasn't a question in his mind.
Catching him dropping off the ledge there. Not a lot of places that Joker can go there, and you know, but hey, you know, still scary situation. Joker with Arsene, with that much rage, like if Abe there was able to get any opening, it could have been lights out for Sauce.
That being said, you know what? I'm excited to see what we got cooking. Crimson has showcased a little bit of adjustment. All of a sudden, we started seeing more of that gunplay to go ahead and shut down and take full advantage of those bigger bodies trying to go ahead and stop out Ivysaur from approaching, especially the Zard. Zard might have some speed, but it's mad easy to just pop a couple of caps in.
True, yeah, but I mean, hey, you know what? We saw how long Sauce lived in that last game, living to 200%, and you know that's the advantage.
That's a war crime.
That's the advantage of Pokemon Trainer. You know, you may have to deal with, if you had to just play Charizard, you'd have to deal with Joker just shooting you over and over again. But you know what? You get frustrated and annoyed with that. Switch to Squirtle. Duck right underneath it and get in there.
You're in that kill range, go ahead, pop it to a bigger body. We're gonna hold on to that stock a little bit longer.
You know what? Maybe something that Sauce could have done is, when you're at 190, why not just switch to Squirtle? Why not just become the annoying little fucker that can't even get hit?
Just never get hit. If you don't get hit, you don't die. This is what I've always said. If you never try this in real life, if you don't get hit, you will live for eternity.
I mean, hey, in the wise words of the great Smash 64 and Melee legend, Isaiah, don't get hit.
Just don't get hit. It's truly the solution. It is that simple, chat. Now let's see which of these two players is going to utilize it to its fullest. Both players playing characters that can do a really good job of bobbing and weaving, at least when the Squirtle's on deck. We are going to see interesting stage pick. Overall, a very strong stage from
Field.
Well, it's just a really good stage for Pokemon Trainer, and this was Crimson's choice.
It's a great stage for
don't get me wrong,
Joker.
It's a great stage for Joker, and
he's already juggled up to 53. Like the perfect platform, perfect for Joker here.
You're right. I'm kind of eating my words a little bit. That being said, you know what? 73%, 75. All right. I'll give it up. You know what? I take it back. Crimson, I wasn't familiar with your game. You proved me wrong. I gotta hold that.
Yeah. No.
I'm caught red-handed. All right. I mean crimson-handed. My bad.
Yeah. No. Hey, Sauce here though. Mountain to come back. You know. 81% combo from Abe here, but you know, we're setting up the ledge trap. Ivysaur just gonna be able to control all that space with their big zoning tools. But you know, you're now ledge trapping. You're not having to deal with ledge trapping 2 different people.
Yeah, and that is a very scary prospect, as all of a sudden, you get on the wrong side of it. You're catching him forward air, not quite dead. Zard out in hand, and we have seen so many of those Flare Blitz today. You know what? Crimson saying, hey, I was studying your VODs from earlier. I saw you pull that same crap. No. It don't work against me, baby.
Yeah, no, your Flare Blitz is just all damage and no reward. But we got the... Oh, what a great air dodge read there, setting up the good reset. Not enough to get a kill off the top. I mean, even if you land that upbeat tether, I don't think it's enough to kill. But
but shit, that is absolutely disgusting. That bear coming on through. We got that knife, and let me tell you, that ain't no butter knife. All right, but you know what?
What a response from Sauce, just taking care of the situation. Now the situation is still in Abe's favor, but maybe the momentum is back on Sauce's side.
Who knows? What I do know is we got a little bit of a combo game flowing. 38%, that river coming through, and it is full of damage. 59% already. Big Brother is on hand, but you know what? In disadvantage, this is the one issue with Joker. You know what? I take it back. It's not an issue. He's right back out.
Oh, yeah. No, Sheik no more. Just activate Big Brother mode, and ooh, we are looking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? Ivysaur tether, great when it works, but it's a tether.
Ultimately, the big issue was just, hey, I got really scared of back air. I don't blame you, dog. It is Zard. But the minute you do that, the minute you pop that tether, you kill all momentum. And you can't get back to ledge at that point.
Yeah, no, and I mean, it's Ivysaur. Sometimes it's weird. Like, sometimes it looks like it's supposed to work and it just ends up not working out in your favor. But, I mean, like, at the end of the day, that was still CrimsonAbe playing in a fantastic set. Like, the advantage, the control of the center stage, the ledge trapping, I don't know, all of it, like...
The edge guard at 70?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, no, like, these tether cancel bears have been a element of CrimsonAbe style that have just been working out really well against Sauce here. You know, 3-0 set record leading up to this in Sauce's favor, but I think CrimsonAbe has about to put himself on the board.
Yeah, this is looking like a different story right here. You might have been spinning when you said, hey, ain't nobody beat CrimsonAbe 4 times in a row. I've been saying, you know. We've all said this for years, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. This is a famous New Jersey saying coming from 2 Utah casters.
Hey. I'm friends with Apple Reviewer.
Yeah.
So, like,
we're tight with Apple.
We're tight with Apple. We're basically New Jersey. We'll get Sean on the call right now. All right. Alrighty, going into this game number 4, what do you think the stage pick?
Well, let's say we're going to be Town and City. So I mean, I like the idea of Town and City. There's the platform layouts don't really lend themselves towards many devastating combos, and there's even points of the game where they just have a Final Destination variant. And so I think having that space to play around Town and City and focus on a more neutral-based game, I think could really benefit Pokemon Trainer as a character.
Well, then you also mix in those side blast zones, bring them in so close. All of a sudden, you have so much going for Zard, going for Ivysaur, that you might just be sniping kills.
I mean, it is still a double-edged sword. I mean, Arsene Bear is like going to annihilate you. But hey, we're seeing Soft here with a very comfortable start to game 4.
Yeah, comfortable until Arsene comes through. Speak of the devil, and you know what? He shall arrive and appear. We have made a great deal in Crimson, getting so much reward off of it, 39% thus far. Given that one whiff right there, allowing for Sauce to go ahead and open back up, and aggressive air dodge in there to go ahead and regain neutral, but that is not going to pay off.
Ooh. Yeah, no, excellent use of the Vine Whip there, because, like, if you stood up and got hit by that F-Smash, you're definitely dying at 60 on Town and City.
You got to be careful there, otherwise it is a done deal.
But no, if I'm Sauce here, I'm feeling like mission accomplished. You got rid of Arsene, you got rid of
you got rid of the stock.
You got rid of the stock. Yeah, no, and all able to do that without losing too much when Arsene was here. That means that you're successful. Oh.
You know what? We might have talked about the platform layouts. Looks like it might be devastating, but only when it's in Sauce's hands. 71%. Look at that. Just trying to carry him off stage.
About to lap percents here, and we're just setting up the ledge trap situation again. And you know, Arsene is such a broken ability. Ooh.
Hey, he might have missed those counters earlier. It came back around.
You know what?
I'm with him.
You miss 99% of the counters you don't go for. Okay.
Been saying.
You miss 100% of the counters you don't go for. Let me get
99 of the ones that you do go for, but
so, hey, the 1%.
The 1% works.
You miss inputting.
That is the 1% right there. That does not work right there.
Yeah, no. Sauce here is saying like, yeah, no, I have this 3-0 set record versus you. I am not going to be giving up that easily, and up 3 stocks to 1, and you know, Joker here, without Arsene, is going to struggle so hard to find a kill versus Charizard.
Yeah, if you thought you were going to go up 3-1 against me, no. This bracket is in for a treat because I am bringing up the game number 5, but Crimson still got a little something to say about it. That being said, it ain't much as we got another 52%. Arsene, though, I love the down gun into up air drag down. Beautiful conversion right there.
Arsene here is turning up the heat, and will the Squirtle be able to turn down the hose? No, we're switching over to Ivysaur, who is quickly being put into a disadvantaged state. And you know what? Maybe CrimsonAbe's Flames is going to be enough to beat this grass type Pokemon.
I don't know. Looks like that plant has been taking its fertilizer. It is all roided up and doing some massive damage. Look at that. The Razor Leaf.
You said rooted up like roided up.
No, I said roided up there, not rooted up. I did say roided up. Well, that's right. Look at that. That Ivysaur has been taking it. All right. They are balding. They are muscly, and now instead we got the Charizard coming through. Never mind. I was joking.
Yeah. No. We're looking at a cute little guy here right now. You know, just quick.
Unlike the other two, he doesn't take rare candies and vitamins. He's all natural.
Play and you know, hit you off stage and keep you there. But we are going to be seeing a one last minute appearance from Arsene, but it's not going to be enough, and we are going to a game 5.
That is the one time you don't want to see Arsene come out, is when you are having to recover that low against Squirtle. Easy money. Thank you. GG's and a handshake. We go next.
Yeah, we're just going to tap him right out and move on to game 5. I don't know. So, you were not a fan of the Battlefield pick, but then CrimsonAbe quickly...
It came around. It came around.
So, I mean, like, I don't know, what kind of stage would you like to see for this final game?
I think we do rock the DSR, so I don't think Battlefield is an option. I don't remember exact. I'm not gonna lie. Look, me and Sean are tight. We don't talk stage lists, you know?
We're not that nerdy.
We got more important things to do. Like, talk about Thrupper. And how pretty it is, all right? And so, like, if there is DSR, we aren't saying Battlefield again, of course, but if there isn't, high key, you know, we send it back to that Battlefield. That felt great.
Yeah, no, I think any stage that CrimsonAbe could get that has lots of platforms that are good for juggle states. I think that like CrimsonAbe was really able to take full advantage of just being, you know, having a good advantage state. Like even with Pokemon Trainer's Frame 1 Air Dodge with down special, you know, Joker is still able to put out those long-lasting hitboxes that can catch Pokemon Trainer during those transformation states. And, you know, Joker is able to just, like, keep characters up in the air for a long time. Like, Pokemon Trainer, great character, and, like, has one of the best disadvantage tools in the game. But they're still susceptible to getting juggled.
I like the idea, if it is an option, small Battlefield. Because ultimately, when it came down to that long-range play, even though gun is typically the option you expect to be that long-range play, Crimson was utilizing it in this mid-range to go ahead and find openings to burst in on Sauce. Meanwhile, Sauce was the one trying to slow it down, especially when you had the Ivysaur with the Razor Leaf, or the Squirtle as well with the mobility. All of a sudden, it was like, all right, I'm going to take this back foot where I am just trying to whiff punish you at all times. And so the more space he has to play with that, the scarier it is to fight off against her.
Yeah, no, and that's why we were able to see that on Town and City, Sauce was able to take such a convincing lead. You know what we're seeing the stage here is Smashville.
I like it.
I like Smashville as the counter pick. I think that the smaller stage size is going to benefit CrimsonAbe a lot here. And, you know, that central platform can lead to up to some pretty solid combos for Joker here.
This was also the stage that Crimson did win on in game 1. So already, you know, nice, comfortable. You know it worked before. That being said, Sauce finding some new conditioning in here, gets 68% already. I love the utilization.
Yeah, let's not forget that game 1 was won through an SD within the first 30 seconds of the game. Instead, we are seeing Sauce here controlling the ledge and not giving CrimsonAbe barely a chance to get back to the stage. So I assume they're going to be enough to yes, we're just going to line up that dunk and pop him down to the blast zone.
I said it once, I'll say it again. The one place Arsene is going to be not only bad, but a straight up casualty to you is that offstage.
Yeah, just a flaw that can be exploited. And you know what? We're looking like we're lapping percents here, and we're setting up Ivysaur there again. Oh, okay. Not able to time it this time. For the sake of CrimsonAbe, that's the best thing we can see.
He made a deal with the devil. Sorry, not the devil. a deal with Arsene to go ahead and somehow bob and weave past that down air.
I don't
Right
know
there.
Persona lore. Who knows? Well, the people who play Persona.
Ain't nobody played Persona.
That's a myth.
That's a myth. That game isn't real. I've been saying, ooh, up air drag down, not gonna get the up smash.
Yeah, neither of those up air drag downs into up smash. Not looking real here either. But ooh, Ivysaur Bear able to catch
Dude.
all the recovery angles. That's
So good.
You know what? When you have a tether, you know how to exploit it. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, Sauce here doing a good job, just commanding lead here, saying that you know what, you thought you could take a set off me. You thought that you could make it.
No, I do beat.
3-1. Nah,
They don't say nobody beats CrimsonAbe 4 times in a row. They say nobody beats CrimsonAbe 5 times in a row. All right, that's what they're saying. So I'm beating you a 4th time in a row.
Yeah, that is what Sauce is making them say, as he is starting off game 5 here and with a great lead. But hey, you know what? CrimsonAbe, it's not over until it's over. We're seeing the Smashville platform coming in clutch. Solid 52% combo.
We did see a very early stock against the Squirtle during game number 3.
Oh.
We're going to see it against the Ivy. No, not quite.
Stale back there, not going to be on that to take it there, but you know what? We're still setting up this ledge trap situation. We're still making it so that way you have to deal with Joker and Gun here on the ledge. And
Oh.
wait a minute, that was an SD.
That wasn't an SD even. That was just Gun. Gun being brutal.
Gun into Flare Blitz, like we saw a Squirtle side B to the Blast Zone in game 1. Is this shades of game 1?
Maybe. Arsene is almost in here to go ahead and save him. Forward throw, not going to be able to do it. 129% though. You are living on borrowed time. You can't. Oh, well, you know, speaking of borrowed time, looks like that time is out. The clock has past the 11th hour at this point. Sauce going to be moving on to get his redemption in grand finals against Hypest Town.
Yeah, now the danger of playing Squirtle in that situation there is, you know, what if you're not able to kill? What if you're not able to get Squirtle to finish off